Hi, my name is Ellen Atkinson. This is my personal intro video for the EDL 850 School Law course. I teach EL at McQueen High School in Reno, Nevada. I grew up in East Tennessee, an official hillbilly, but have moved around a lot since. First out west as a young person, getting a teaching certificate in Washington State and teaching there for a decade. Later helping take care of a brother around the Southeast while teaching in Tennessee, Virginia, and then Georgia. And then I experienced a little of the world by teaching 3 years in a university in Liqiang, China. Finally, I moved here to Reno, Nevada over a year ago. I taught high school biology and environmental science for the first 13 years or so, and then switched to EL. I hope to finish my educational career as an administrator. I am divorced. My daughter finished her teaching certificate here at the University of Nevada last year and moved to Melbourne, Australia with her husband and is starting her teaching career there. Reno is situated in a high-altitude desert with the forested Sierra Nevada mountains to the west and several large lakes nearby. It's a comfortable place to live. I didn't grow up in the desert, but have learned to appreciate its unique beauty. The Paiute and Washoe Indians were the original inhabitants. There is an Indian reservation near the center of town and others close by. My school administrators demonstrate knowledge of federal and state school laws by making sure through emails, meetings, and follow-up to get the staff the information we need to do our jobs legally, safely, and well. For example, staff are required annually to do online training in all kinds of basics, from physical safety issues with ladders and blood-borne pathogens to sexual harassment training. Before tests, materials are given to us, and meetings are held to remind us how we need to do and document our work. I think state-mandated test procedures have gotten more and more restrictive and burdensome. Of course, I follow all rules, but a lot of the changes seem to be less about what works well for students. I look longingly towards societies that are testing less, like Finland. There are rules in our school district governing all kinds of procedures. I ask other teachers sometimes for guidance. For example, I needed to update a group of students' grades from incomplete. When I realized I was not sure of the process and couldn't find it online, I asked another teacher who gave me the information. Whenever the school board changes policies, the information is communicated to us very quickly. This also goes for the union. My own personal knowledge depends heavily on both the school administration and the union. I took a course in school law when earning a teaching certificate several decades ago, but except for administration-mandated curriculum, haven't gone out of my way to educate myself. I scan the local paper, which reports regularly on education and education administration issues. Issues in our area include funding. We have a budgetary shortfall this year. We've been solicited both as citizens and union members to provide ideas for how to meet the shortfall. A nearby incident in Yerington made the newspapers recently. Some of the few non-white students there were racially harassed. Their families have filed a lawsuit saying the administration did not stop the behavior. The son of the police chief displayed a noose and proposed going in hunting on social media with no consequences. His father defends what he said as deplorable but free speech. A middle school class in Reno wrote letters of support for the teens, and the son of a friend of mine was quoted in the newspaper, which made his mother very happy. My plan to improve and enhance my current knowledge of school law and board policies is to succeed in this course and continue paying close attention and adherence to material my administration and union present to me. I will also continue keeping track of education and education administration issues in the local media. One of the reasons I keep track is to write legislators on local, national, and world issues. I very much appreciate the informational feedback loop nonprofits and unions use to keep us informed on issues and to encourage and enable us to let the decision makers know what we think. It's a needed counterbalance to what the mainstream media portrays of our world. I think decision makers pay attention to what the voters think, although at this point they continue to make decisions more for the wealthy few than for the common good. This imbalance needs badly to be corrected, and like many, I fear how bad conditions will have to get before our society is firmly based on sustainability and unity. I do think, however, that we will get there. Thanks for your time and attention.